as these Islamic jihadist invaders were coming forth in like the 7th and 8th and 9th centuries, they were like raping nuns on the altar, right? They were taking these young Christian girls as their sex slaves. They had these trade routes that went all up into Europe, even as far as Ireland and Iceland, where they were doing deals where I think like even the Vikings were capturing women. Then they were selling them on through like this canal system through parts of Northern Europe down into the Ottoman Empire. So like Europeans have been utterly brutally enslaved in the worst possible ways by the Islamic world. No one talks about it. We only talk endlessly about the transatlantic slave trade, which by the way, lasted a blip in comparison to the Islamic slave trade, which by the way, the Islamic slave trade never ended. It's still going on today in places like Libya and Mauritania. There's a booming slave trade, but legally on paper, some of these big Islamic countries we know of today, like Saudi Arabia, they didn't end their slave trade on paper until like the 1970s, where they needed the help of the British to help them extract the oil from the ground. And the British were like, well, we're not going to help you do it unless you stop the slave trade. So they're like, oh, all right, fine, we'll do it. And then they conceded begrudgingly to end their slave trade. So, and the reason why it went on so long was because it was mandated within Islam. Like, you should go out and do this. It's right for you to do this. There are Islamic scholars today, women Islamic scholars today, who are saying, yes, it's good to go and slave the kuffar, the infidels. You should humiliate them. You should go out there and them. They deserve it because they don't believe in Allah. And so that you can just take them. They're just nothing.